Hi, good morning, everyone. So, we are going to perform a penetration test over the Nukem machine. Belong to proving grounds of offensive security. It's an intermediate level. So, let me start. Um, we can start reviewing the open ports of the target machine. So at a fast TCP scan, we can scan the open ports too. It's 22 and 80, so the 80 should be close other tabs. Um, the 80 port should be HTTP server. So this is a retro gaming instructions and registration, student registration with login. You found that this is a WordPress, another WordPress, so we can use WordPress scan. So it will be scan. This is HTTP. Yeah, this one minus minus enumerate and start enumeration of the WordPress installed at port 80. Mm. So we need to wait. Maybe we can check admin and not the password that you enter for the reason name admin is incorrect, so the user admin exists. This is important. So at the enumeration, the user admin should be appear. So here interested entering is an a page server for Unix 2.4 .46 with a PHP 7.4. I don't remember no vulnerabilities for this version of software. So readme phone for WordPress. Um, Another thing, uploads. There are uploads and Chrome, WordPress Chrome. So the version 5.5.1 is insecure. Could be some vulnerabilities. Yeah, this is the theme. Use it. Vulnerable plugins, plugin version, no plugins found. Config backup, exports. So attachment. So this is admin user. This is all at this point, so we can execute password, pass and user share user share word list and rockju.txt. And there are the open port finished by the nmap scan. So we can check cat target nmap grep open ports. The port is 22 and 80 is the Apache 3306 is a MySQL. So admin user. This is workthrough HTTPD for Python. So this is another engines. This is a Samba server. So maybe we can check SMB client null session for this machine. So the IP SMB client. Don't seem that they are open with null session. So here sample file list plugin identify. So this is sample file list readme txt inside of plugins. It's at this point we can search exploit with simple file list WordPress plugin simple file list has a couple of arbitrary file upload and arbitrary command execution. Is for this version exactly 422. This is the point of entry. So search exploit minus m to this one. So we can open the Python. It's a the upload is yes move main. So it seems that is properly configured Python 3 to this one to the IP and the command should be 120 on 105. It worked. So it seems that upload here at let me check it. Cat 40. Who is the payload? It's CMD. So with this CMD we can execute, for example, ID. No, don't work. So why don't work? Eval CMD password. So if post, but I don't want a post payload. So maybe this one. What is the other? This one. So search exploit minus m to this one. So vim this file vim yes. So the payload could be system and inside of system the dollar get value, it's going to be my command, um, this one. So this payload look nice. Python 3 to 48 40 48 9 7. This one, 120 and 105. So exploit seem to work, so it's move it to this file. So right now we can perform cmd id. Yeah, I'm http user, so who am I? http. So at this point, I can upload, for example, a reversal. So cp home Kali php reversal, reversal dot to this directory. So add beam reverse dot php. I'm going to modify my attacker IP, and my attacker IP is if config this one, and the port could be the 80 port, 18 port. So nice. Right now Python 3 minus m http server at port 80. So maybe here I can perform wget http this one, and this is reverse dot php. Yes, yes, it's in that work fine. Here reverse php. Yes, reverse php. So at this point, is I can execute reverse.php, but I should listen at netcat minus n lvp nlv at port 80. So I'm listening and I can launch this one. So I obtain a reversal. Who am I? I'm HTTP user. So at home commander, this is the file directory. So we can of user commander local txt. This is the user flag. Perfect. So bar where is the directory of this? This is PWDD SRV w content uploads simple file list. So cd this one. This is the first directory with the plugin vulnerable. Mhm. Okay, this is the WordPress configuration config.php. So here we can find the database configuration. This is the database user and password. Um, yeah, here we can stop it and cd add data, cd data. We can vim user inside. We can paste this one. So as you can see, cat users, the user store here is commander, so maybe these credentials are not strong to be the su minus commander user. So we can try to authenticate such a commander user. Who am I? I'm commander ID. I'm commander user is perfect. Right now we can import use Python minus version is Python 3, Python minus C, import PTE, um, PTE spawn vin was on this one. So commander at Nukem, this is the machine. So this is ls minus la. Oh, okay. After perform the review of the operative system with limpis and lsa.sh, I found a couple of interesting process. For example, the VNC is worked at local only. It's not exposed. So with netcat minus putona pipe grep listen netcat command not found. Not found netcat. Okay. Anyway, I can locate this script. Copy this one here for go more faster. Python 3 minus m an 80 port. Wget the IP is this one, and this is the script. So hitch mode plus x sh the cat target and map. The open port, maybe we can log it in with the commander user at the target machine with the credentials that we reviewed before for WordPress configuration. Yes, what is the credentials? Cat users. So this one is this one. Yeah, it's better because it's more interactive. yeah, I'm going to put here. So at this point, net stat pipe grep listen. Yeah, and at local, only at local, this interface is listen this port. So we can perform an SSH remote reverse to my attacker machine at the same port with user Kali. Um, uh, 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 um, if config here, we can perform a port forwarding. So yes, password Kali. So at this point, net stat. Yeah, we are listening at this port using a pivoting technique, but with nmap we can review at local what kind of port is this. 0.0.1. This is the open port 5901. This is 5901, and it's a he 58. No, it's 59. Okay, it say that it's a BNC open port, so we can perform a BNC viewer at local and use the same credentials of the cat users. So we can access to the interface of this machine. On the other hand, there are an uncommon set UID binary, binary with set UID Unix process DOS box. So DOS box. Those box work with a set UID binary and allow you launch a virtualization box with a CMD Windows at Linux or Debian machine. So maybe we can try to use it, those box. Yeah, at this point we can try to who am I, ID there. Yeah, the idea is mount, like in the example, the one partition of the operative system at local at this virtualization machine with edit permissions or privileged permissions. So we can mount drive local must for example mount C descargas dos procs. So mount at C the ATC of the file system. So C is mounted at this file system, so cd, maybe we need to do c c c chain directory, uh, chain to directory mounted drive with C. Yeah, so we are at C directory. We can review here the default. For example, we can type pass wd, and this is the users with etc included at the Linux operative system. So we can type to the shadow file. Yes, we can type to the sudo file. So the most easy way is perform something like commander mander all is all, close it, and space all inside of uh, sudoers file. So we modify. Oh, poof! I remove all the content. Uh, for example, for I hope for root 2, I overwrite the content of this file because I should append, not overwrite. But we are trying to continue. I'm not sure about this one. Maybe I broke the machine. Sudo minus s. So let me the credentials, and yes, it's not broken. Who am I root, and id is root, so we can go inside of root directory, obtain the cat proof.txt at the operative system. So this is all for this machine. It's more longer than I think, but the explanation I think is quick.